Well, it's the beginning of another week. This is what I'm calling the handover week. This is the final week that we have our stage manager, and it's my final week to be trained into doing everything that she does so I can cover her until we get a new one. So for me, it's going to be packed. We've also got some interesting things coming up. We're doing some like bullying and harassment training. We're doing a put-in, which is, I guess, the closest that you can get to a run. Like, not all elements will be there, not everyone will be in costume and wigs, but the people who are doing a new track will be, and we've got full set and lights and sound. And that's also the day that our newest team member gets to call the show for the first time. So we're very excited for her. She's going to absolutely smash it. Other things that are happening this week, it's James's birthday on Friday. So I'm going to miss him very, very much. I hope he has a lovely birthday. Yeah, it's a big week. This is very funny. So I tried to make another paper crane and it's gone horribly, horribly wrong. I got the angle wrong and now it's like the saddest, like funny looking paper airplane. Oh dear. This morning we are starting the put-in. A put-in is when cast get to try tracks for the first time under show conditions with the full company and all the support of the staff and all the elements. So it's kind of like a dress rehearsal for the people who are learning new roles. So before we do that, we do a little rehearsal of all their transitions under lights, because cast haven't actually experienced that, and you can get a chair to the face very easily. So we're going to do that, and then it's a very quick turnaround. Big motorcycle. Very quick turnaround, and then we're going to run the show through with everything, and it's very exciting because our newest team member is calling the show for the first time today. So good luck, Alex, you're going to be amazing. And then what else we've got a scheduling meeting and then a show in the evening. Busy day. Very windy. So today was a double show day and we just had like the most, oh god, it wasn't even a double show day. Today we did an amazing, it feels like a double show day. Today we did an amazing session about sexual harassment and anti-discrimination, so that everybody in the company gets trained by this wonderful person called Bindi, who a lot of people in the industry know, about basically what's okay and what's not, and what's legal and what's not. And that was like a great session. So we actually had a late start, and then I just like didn't stop until the show came down. Like, I was supposed to be shadowing Alex for her show call, but actually because things were a little bit different tonight, we decided, no, it's not fair to throw her in with her first live audience with things that aren't necessarily exactly as she's practiced. So I stepped in and I called the show, but also I was like writing the schedule for the first time, and I've started trying to work out the roster for the first time, and it's all like information that needs to get processed very quickly, but I have no float plots with which to do them because other people need them at the moment, or the float plots are actually calling assisting. So I'm just scrambling a little bit to get enough things done that also like are new and there are questions. So today I was supposed to go in a little bit early and go through some handover notes with Marie, and I just didn't even get to it because just in the act of, I was a little bit late because I was having a conversation, and then in trying to do the schedules, it took much longer than it was supposed to, and then the printer like needed all the toner changed, and next thing you know, all the time's gone. And it's really taught me, something I already knew, which is you just have to be on the front foot before things have even happened. But unfortunately this week, I didn't have the ability to be on the front foot because I had not been taught how to do the things I needed to do yet. And so I've been taught and like had to execute really, really quickly with no time in the workday to do it. So that's probably normal, let's be honest. So I'm not too like sad about it, but I'm also like, I think we need to make sure this doesn't happen again because that's unsustainable. But yeah, so it's all happening. And we're just gonna like smash out 4 shows in the next 2 days and do all the other things that need to happen. It was also James's birthday today, and I sent him a beautiful bunch of flowers that I was so stressed about whether they would arrive or not, because I'm interstate and I want to make sure that they're there for him and that they look good, and I couldn't pick them and I had to describe to a florist like who James was and what he might like, and they arrived fine. I don't know if his mum picked them up in the end, but they're at home now for him. He hasn't seen them yet, but they look beautiful. They're like just elegant and strong looking and, you know, beautiful, and they came in a vase so he doesn't even have to worry about looking after them, which usually I'm such a cheapskate to be like, not paying for a vase, but it's just nicer, I think, when you give somebody a gift, they don't even have to worry. It's all there ready to go and they just look stunning. Anyway, he is out partying with his friends, so I just did like a video call with him on the dance floor, like ripping it up on a Friday night. He's so thrilled to be able to like go out and party and have a good time, and all his friends have been dragged out of their comfortable homes to come out and have a dance, and I hope that they just like rip it up all night long. And I'm kind of like, would I be able to do that for him for his birthday? Not in my current condition, so it actually is quite good that I'm not even in the same city. So I got to like call him late at night when I was ready to go to bed saying happy birthday once more, and he was just like, can't hear you, the music's too loud. Anyway, I hope he had a really lovely birthday. Yeah, I gotta go to bed because lots of work to do tomorrow. I'm walking in for the final double show of the week. This is Marie's final week, so she leaves us to go do Joseph. Literally tomorrow, I think, is when she's supposed to start, or hopefully she gets a day off. We're going to miss her terribly. She's set up such a wonderful team and has so much knowledge that she's put into this amazing handover document for us. So we're all feeling very secure with what we have to keep going, but also we're going to miss her because she's been a rock for everybody. It's all been a brand new stage management team apart from Marie, so we're just so grateful for all of the amazing work that she's put in. And I'm feeling great because I have done everything that I needed to do this week in order to smoothly start the next week. It's all been done. We just have to communicate a little bit of information, and then I'm going to make sure that I have tomorrow as a complete day off. I think this week has been a lot of quick responses, and I'm going to need to like make sure that I am my sharpest and my keenest and most energetic next week. So tomorrow is a full day off for me. I'm not going to do any work, and then we start the next week with the team that we've got, which is really exciting. So some great things happened this week. Alex called her first show in front of an audience and she completely nailed it. It was wonderful, which means that she's now secure. And that means that we can start moving on to the next phase of making sure that, you know, all the deck plots are covered. We've got so much coverage, it's amazing. I'm the least knowledgeable about deck plots, so I've got a little bit of that to do. We've got some paperwork to brush up on and start thinking about like what happens in the next 4 weeks as opposed to what happens tomorrow. It's going to be really nice to make that shift personally because I enjoy big picture. So knowing where we're heading, knowing what we're trying to achieve and what's coming up makes me feel a lot better. So that's great. I'm going to eat some lunch and then we're going to get started.